Time for a look at the news in the world of business. Management consultant Bill Docherty is here. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Andy.
Now then, some research which has caught my eye because it made me think of you. It's all essentially about retailers and the discounting and how they're going to price up products for Christmas. And I remember you and I talking last time you were here. You said to me high street retailers will be discounting by 75% by Christmas. Do you still stand by that?
Still stand by that. But the thing I think that is coming through now is the suppliers will have cut back on the amount of stuff going into the shops, and the big decision for consumers is when do I go out and spend my money, because they're not spending just now. Much
as the retailers would like us. We've had the light switch on, the Christmas markets are here, the shops are full of tinsel and glitter, but we're not parting with our hard-earned yet.
The only place that's getting money at the present moment in Manchester is the Glühwein stalls. And I went round Manchester last night. People are waiting to spend the money. And my view on this is, as soon as they discount by 50%, get out there and spend. Don't wait for the 70.
Don't wait for the 75%.
Don't wait for the 75. Otherwise, there'll be nothing left for you.
Because you said that they're not taking as much stock this year as they were last year. Retailers are not taking. They're not buying in as much to sell on. They just don't think they'll shift it.
Well, the key thing here is, as a businessman, you can control your cost. You can't control your sales.
Right.
And everything is saying people don't have the money. So
you don't want to. You'd rather run the risk of selling out, than being left with stock that you can't shift.
Love to sell out.
So your advice to consumers watching now is wait for the 50% discount and then get shopping.
And then go for it. Yeah.
Okay. Mr. Sugar is in the news again. The government's business and enterprise czar. He's upset a few people again, hasn't he? He shoots from the hip, Mr. Sugar, doesn't he?
He does indeed. I mean, I looked Sugar up. He became a minister in June. This is now November, and I googled him to find out what has he done as that czar. There's silence, total silence. And if I was Sugar, in The Apprentice, I'd say, you're fired. And the FSB is saying that. 215,000 businesses are calling for his resignation. That's a Blackpool-based headquartered business is saying, pack it in.
Because of what he's been saying, or because of the way he's been saying it, or because he hasn't encouraged any enterprise and business?
I think it's a combination of both. The fundamental thing is we can't see what he has actually done in 5 to 6 months, and he was extremely rude to a woman who was trying her best. I think he's lost touch with reality.
He was pretty
honestly
rude to some people in Manchester recently when he came up here as well.
Local
businesses were less than thrilled with his advice.
He was being consistently rude. I was at an event 2-3 years ago and he was rude there as well.
OK, well, that's Mr. Sugar's raison d'etre, isn't it? What about this, Bill? Manchester Airport Control Tower, the place that decides, you know, where the planes have to land and when, to be the city's latest venue for a bar?
Fabulous, fabulous.
A bar in the airport?
As I sit in my 747 getting ready to take off and I'll wave at the people. But the problem is, you know, the bar concept's OK. But how much is it going to cost to park? What's the security going to be like? You're going to have, you know, and also coming out, you're going to be frisked. No, I don't think it's...
It's a good story, but
it's a nice story.
It's not really very likely. Here's one. Morrison's are doing well. The bloke who used to run Morrison's has moved to run Marks and Spencer. Marks, they had some rough times. They've booked up again. I mean, will he bring with him a fantastic magic wand and suddenly Marks and Spencer sales will soar?
I think
your silence speaks volumes.
Yes. I mean, Morrison's is doing really well. Absolutely super. Great results coming through. Any change in any retailer is good. So Marks and Spencer sales will go up. I think they're doing a great job just now. I think, you know, going in and out, looking at them now as compared to a couple of years ago, really nice, and they're hitting the market with their £10 offers, as the other stores are doing. Yeah. But it's good. So, yeah, let's see what he does. But early days.
OK, but the key information to take away from our conversation today is wait for the 50p discounts.
50%, that's it.
Thank you, mate.